Hey there everyone, Onerous with another episode of my First Megabase. Last episode we got our blue circuits up and running essentially. All we're waiting on is components. So I have created a green circuit train. It goes, drops all the stuff off, goes, picks up as much green, fills up with green circuits, comes back here, waits until the green circuits are below 1,000 and then drops them off. And likewise a red circuit train that does the same with red circuits. So let's send these guys off on their merry way, and we will hang around here and just see what happens when they come back. I've also off camera set up a little bit of a fueling bit here, so I just popped in a separate offshoot here for fueling, so I didn't ever worry about these trains. And it's probably not going to be a huge issue. I did notice that these are all way too close together to fuel over here. But we'll see what happens if we fuel over here. And that actually reminds me, we will not need to fuel these, I don't think. Hang on, I'm pretty sure that's getting fueled back at the base. Let's just double check that. Yeah, it sure is. And boy, has it got some sulfuric acid in it. Man, oh man. These guys are, well, they are not empty. No, they're not full, I should say, sorry. Most intriguing, alright. Can't really run through there. So what we will do is hang around here until our other trains come back. Let's just have a bit of a look-see, shall we? So we have this guy is just filling up with green circuits, and that is a nice steady fill. And the other guy is over here at red circuits, and looks like it's filling up too. It's probably my biggest concern is whether red circuits will actually fill up at all. And well, it looks like it's struggling with some bot recharging, isn't it? Sure is. But we can probably let this guy go back on its merry way. Blue circuit supply waiting. And I think 42 will be enough. So there's, from memory, there is 64,000 in a full train. And here's the green circuit train. We can actually check that. Yes, 64,000. So 64,000 green circuits means we can make 3,200 blue circuits, and that only needs 6,000 red circuits. So we don't actually need a full red circuit train, but here we go. Look at that beautiful unloading. I've also, off camera, I set some filters to these boxes. So now the storage boxes, there's 10 greens and 2 reds in each of these chunks to try and sort of spread out the loading, which obviously is not happening at all. But hey, there we go. At least they've found a central point. So now we are just waiting here for the reds to come in. And hopefully these bots will be able to charge and unload the reds, and we should see some blue production happening. Let's go over and have a look, shall we, without killing ourselves carefully. Alright, there we go, look at that. And that is quite speedy considering it's supposed to take 10 seconds. That is beautiful to see, and we've got all those goodies happening. Alright. Now, question. Do we want to duplicate this? We now have 600 blue circuits being produced, and we still have 40,000 green circuits. I reckon we can do it. Let's copy this whole thing here, shall we? Pipes and all, sure, why not? Alright. And then line it up, and okay, pipe is in the way. Let's turn off our personal roboport, and let's do that again. Alright. Hopefully we should have the bots doing their thing. Do we need that? Probably not, but hey, we'll... Oh, they actually don't have any of those, so let's get rid of that. Alrighty, and then down here it looks like the building train will have to come back and get us some goodies. There we go, alrighty. There he comes. No doubt getting us the rest of the things that they need, which is mainly modules at this point, isn't it? Alright, how is that looking now? We now have 2,000 blue circuits in the network. What are we going to do with these blue circuits? Well, naturally we are going to ship them off somewhere. And we don't really actually have a place in here where we can load blue circuits, so maybe we'll do that on the other side. I think that seems like a fun idea. I might allow for enough space for 2 more rows. Actually no, what I am going to do is to see how far this will go. Okay, if there is one there, can we get one more of these in? It looks very doubtful, doesn't it? No, definitely not. Okay, so that actually is the limit on if we want our roboports here to do their bidding, which we certainly do. Alright, so we can have our roboports right up against it, but let's just leave one gap there. Alright. And see if we can get some nice straight lines. That looks like a bunch of straight lines to me. There we go. Now, can we hook these up to power? Maybe. Maybe we can by doing that. There we go, alright. So with that, will let us get our 2 more rows of blues, and then we will have a station getting the blues out. And how are we going to do that? We need, well, of course we need a railway line, but we will need requester chests, of course. So let's see if this kind of line works. Let's say this requests, oh god, no, just no. We definitely want to do that, but I want to just make sure that we line it up, because remember that train tracks work in 2s, and looks like that is actually perfect. Alright. So that will be our blue circuit train. At the moment it's going to go nowhere, but we will find a place for it to go. That we will. Alright. So let's get rid of those and those, and then let's pop a station down, shall we? Station going down that way, and you, my friend, will be brightest blue we can possibly find. That hurts my eyes. Maybe not that bright. Alright. Maybe somewhere around there. Alright. Let's just lighten it a little bit. There we go. Okay. And you are now blue circuit loading. And for some reason we have put a hyphen in these ones, so hey, let's just stick with that. Alright. So now all we need to do is set up some power for this side. I wonder if we could have... Alright. Now, God knows 8 carriages is way too many carriages for a train like this. That's honestly just so much overkill. Because that again is 64,000 circuits, and I don't think we really are going to be using 64,000 circuits anyway. That's 16,000 circuits. Even that is pretty crazy, and we will set up this time-consuming filter just so that we don't get any other crap in here accidentally. Alright, and then what we shall do is copy that to there, and then get our requestees. Yep, 6 of those, 6 of those. Let's get some lights in here, because hey, we love lights. Lights are beautiful. Thank you, lights. And okay, these are now going to request a stack of blue chips, processing units, and then we will attempt to fill this train with this piddly amount of processing units. We definitely need to increase this, I think. Oh no, the bots are doing alright. How many bots do we have in the network? I feel like we should be able to see that somewhere. That is a lot of trouble for the bots. Oh yeah, watch out for those trains. Sulfuric acid is trying to empty. Okay, that's good. 84,000, 83,000. So we're not going to worry about that for a while. Yeah, we don't have enough bots, do we? Did we request 3,000 bots? Maybe we can just check first. We have 2,800 logistics bots, and we still have 2,000 available. So okay, yeah, that's fine. They're fine. What have we got waiting over here? A green train, a red circuits train. Nice. That is actually really nice. We've got a full 64,000 of those. We've still got 10,000 green circuits. Ooh, yeah. So green circuits are definitely the hold-up, aren't they? Which, again, is to no one's surprise that is the case. Yeah, we are. There we go. There's no green circuits left in the network. Alright. Of course, I walked through the wrong section. Okay, there we go. Okay. So these trains are full. Sorry, there's 8,000. So these only stack to 100. Okay, whereas the green stack to 200. So this will be a 32,000 train. So we could foreseeably just add new train like so, and of course we don't. So that would be 8. That's 16,000. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Even that. Do we have enough blue circuits in the network? No, we don't have another 8,000 blue circuits. That's alright. Our green circuit train has arrived, so we're doing that again. Now, how are green circuits doing with all this action? They are definitely disappearing way too quickly. Alright. So green circuits are going to destroy this, but we have a nice little amount of blue circuits. That's almost 16,000. Let's see how we can get this out to the network. Out is this way. Out there, and somewhere about here, I would say. Nope. Here. There we go. Alright. So that is you, my friend, heading out into the wide world. And that is that section sorted. And you're heading out there. Alright, and then all we just need is some more rails there, there, and there. Chain, sorry. Okay. Out, out, out. And now we need somewhere for this blue circuit train to come in. Maybe we can just bring it in from over here. That'll be it. Just a nice round trip. Oh, not that way. You know what I'm going to do? This looks like a great idea. We'll just steal this incomer from this train because I don't think it's going to be busy anytime soon. And we will bring him across to here. Alright, let's get those. And then we need to actually signal this. This needs to go back to there, not like that though. Definitely not like that. Let's do it somewhere about here. There we go, like that. Great, sorry, your signal is now lost. So could chain it, but actually chaining it is not going to make any difference at all. There we go. Alright. And let's just, for the hell of it, we'll pop one here. That is totally pointless. So there we go. Our blue circuit train now comes in here. We could allow for a bit of a waiting area of blue circuit trains for the future. That is long enough. Yep, that is our full-size train, isn't it? Yeah, so there, right there, is our full-size train. And then of course, that one's probably not a full-size train, is it? So that ruins the whole thing anyway. Alright. That there, and that there to speed things up when they exit. Okay. There we have it. Our blue circuit train is ready, and I think next episode we will work on the modules for that, but work on creating modules somewhere, because obviously that is quite the hold-up. Although I see we are max modules here. Alright, what we shall do is find where all the modules are missing from. I think it's red circuits. It is red circuits, isn't it? Sure is. And there's probably some in here that need it. Most definitely. Let's take our building train down there. Not coming here, are you, buddy? Our building train is not here. Our building train is not here. Let's bring it. Well, it would take too long to bring it, so let's just pop our own train down here. Make sure it's facing the right direction. Fueled up and ready to go. Let's bring it in here. And then we'll go down, we'll grab the project train, we'll head on down, and we'll build our project train supply base down the bottom so they can start delivering modules down there. I don't think we've got a whole lot of modules, but shouldn't be too bad. Alright, dangerously running in front of all these trains. Lovely. Okay, so let's grab this train and head on down here. Now, where are we going to put this? This is such a congested area. I'm really not happy with how I created this. A little bit annoying. So we could. Is this? I wonder if that is logistically connected. It probably is. So let's do something here. Alright, let's go to here. I think those are getting a little bit tight, those exits for us, especially for our train now. You'll see here, I added another carriage off camera, and it's just got trains. So that just allows me to create trains as I need them. I won't be including that in the drop-off, the automatic drop-off, because that would be pointless. We're never going to be automatically dropping off trains, I don't think. I say never, but hey, you never know. Alright, so we are just going to continue. Whoa, come back, manual. Alright. Yes, the fate of all trains not changing off the temporary. Okay, so now let us use our blueprint. Yeah, and right here is actually a perfect spot for it. I'm gonna actually do it over here. We're taking up a lot of real estate, aren't we? So I'm not gonna do it over there. I'm gonna do it right here. And it's still connected logistically, so that's fantastic. And then we will just bring it back over here, and it can, not that far, it can go back into there. Alright, so that is on manual. Let's reverse it up, and then there we go. Alright, we need to power this up, which would be nice. And Okay, yeah, you're connected. Cool. What am I doing? Powering this up. There we go. Okay. And why are you not powered up? Ah, you're not within range of a robobot. Alright, let's pop one here. Yeah, let's pop one right about here. Why not? Okay. Now let's get you. Ah, this doesn't remember the name. Okay. Which is actually probably not bad. Do we want them all? Probably do. We'll call this Red Circuit Project. And we will add this train to stop there. Add Red Circuit Project until inactivity. And why is that closed? How odd. We are not requesting anything yet, are we? Ah, yes, of course. Now, first things first, let me just get some of the appropriate inserters so we can fill that out. Now, what do we actually want here? I don't think we want any of this. Off. Keep it off. All we're actually missing here are modules, so let's just turn this one on for modules. And then we should be able to magically make this happen. And we want, say, 100 and 100. That's pretty crazy, but I didn't turn it on. And now we are open for business, and you can go there and unload all your modular goodness. Now, what did I see while I was looking here? These don't have. None of these have these guys. No, not those guys. These guys. Productivity modules. How did we miss those? Alright. Now we can't. Man. Let me guess. We cannot do productivity modules. Do these have any? No, they've used up all the productivity modules already. Alright. So what we need to do is, sadly, temporarily remove all of these up to there, and that one, and then copy in something like that. Them all back in. Did I have another one at the top? Probably not. No, that's not connected, is it? Okay. So they are connected, and likewise, actually, speed modules up here. Okay. That must have been while I was playing around and just didn't have, didn't put the modules in. Okay. Now we are fully moduled up, or will be. Oh, that is actually a beautiful site. We are backed up on red. Is that because we're out of green circuits? Probably. No. Look at that. We are. Whoa, we have 180,000 red circuits. This is just humming along beautifully. Now, one thing I wanted to do was change these, because I originally had these as, say, red circuit, copper plating, parking, but that is now just red circuit, supply, waiting. And I'm going to call that one red circuit, supply, waiting too. So now these can just share one train. Name, doesn't matter, they can go anyway, and we can add some more called that if we need more trains here in the future. Obviously we don't have a whole lot of space, but we'll figure something out. What are my bots doing? Bots, come back to me. Alright, well, that has temporarily alleviated our problem. so we'll get some more modules. We've got some turrets being engaged, that's fine. I wonder how our base is going while all this is happening. Let's have a quick check on our sciences. We have 2,000 white space science, still yellow science that is suffering. And what is yellow science missing? Blue circuits. Well, funnily enough, we could bring some blue circuits down here, couldn't we? I don't really want to have this huge belt worth of blue circuits stored in the network though. What? We're also missing rocket fuel? Alright, well, I think it's time we went back to the base and just had a little quick cleanup. We've got a couple of minutes. It's always the way, isn't it? A couple of minutes and then suddenly we're 10 minutes over time. Alright, I've got some fuel there. Haven't been down this way for a while. Let's jump off here and just quickly see if we can steal some modules from somewhere. There's probably nowhere with modules other than the project train. And it is off, dropping those modules off elsewhere. I wonder if we've still got some modules sitting up in storage up here. In here, we do. Look at that, we've got 60 and 50. Well, we don't need those just yet. We will need them, so I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't want to ruin their day. Let's just see what we can do. Yeah, the old mall is still just pumping away. Okay, what I want. Oh, I got one. So this is, well, this is technically beaconed. I will give it that, but we never actually put beacons in here, so how about we do that? I think that is probably a fair call. Let's turn my bots on for that. And there, thank you bots. Alright. And right there. Alright, that will speed things up significantly. Let's kill this line. Pop that line there. Yep. Look at that. It's all reaching. That one actually reaching. Yep. Okay. And likewise, does this? Yeah, it does actually affect these two. That is great planning on my behalf, of course. Nothing more, nothing less. We could. Yeah, we probably should. Alright. Line that up again with that. And this is significantly longer, probably that one. I doubt that last one is doing it, is he? No, he's not. Alright, but that one is excellent. Alright. And likewise, these guys here. I don't think our blue circuits will be able to support much, but we'll do it anyway. And you know, I'm just thinking like, why am I wasting all my effort down here when I just remembered space science isn't our problem, is it? Okay, well that's fantastic. A lot of modules there, and at the same time we need the blue circuits here. This is what we need sped up. Alright, so you can jump up there, as can you, and as can you. Alright, and then we can, maybe not that many, so a shorter one, shorter one, there we go. Alright, something like that. Yeah, okay, cool. So we get some blue circuits in there, and I'd like to get some productivity modules like that. Let's, nope, nope. Alright, let's copy that, and pop that one there, that one there, that one there, and like that. There we go. Alright. Now when we get some actual modules, we will get some goodies. Alright. Why is that flashing? Because they have no power. Substation there and there. Alright. Whew, man, so once we get some modules, we will be happy. And the modules aren't doing too badly, but they certainly will be the next place we are going to... Well, I say they're not doing badly, but obviously they are just dying for blue circuits, aren't they? The fact that these have enough... Well, that one doesn't have enough productivity modules. No, because these need blue circuits too. Well, maybe we'll bring blue circuits down here, maybe we won't. I think we're just going to... I think we are just going to build a module outpost, and that is probably the best thing to do. We've got green circuits, blue circuits, red circuits, so we'll probably build our productivity module right in the middle here. I think that's a good spot for it. Productivity and speed. No one cares about efficiency. No one cares about efficiency. Alright. So, this episode, we've got our blue circuits. It's looking great. They've got nowhere to go, but they are filled with 16,000. The rest of this, there's 17,000 waiting. We have no green circuits, and probably no green circuits up here, I would suggest. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Maybe we will hold off on our modules and fix up green circuits. Back to green circuits again. It's always going to happen. We've got 20,000 left here. This is really going to dry up super quickly, so... Yep, I think another green circuit factory is absolutely required. And we need to figure out how we are going to supply that, so... yeah. Alright. Fun times ahead. As always, the base keeps growing, and more stuff keeps coming in that is using up all our resources, and we've just got to expand. So that is what we'll do next episode. Green circuits, Mark II. We can module the crap out of them and have some bot loading and unloading. We'll probably steal iron and copper from elsewhere and just bring them in by a train and sort it out that way. Alright, thanks for watching. As always, love to hear your comments below, and I will see you next time.